Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, here we talk about what it's like to live and work in Qatar as an expert. If you are someone who is watching this video from Qatar, from Kenya, from all over the world, please let me know where you're watching this from.
And I'm just going to show you like the way the roads are designed. This is how roads are designed in Qatar. Very beautiful, very modern. And this design applies to all routes when you travel around Doha. So this is not the only place that looks beautiful. This is not the only place that looks fancy. All the roads are fancy everywhere. They're all smooth. You hardly see any potholes. And road accidents are very minimal. So once you have a very vibrant infrastructural road network, then you're likely to find any accidents happening on the way, because I think 60% of the reason why accidents happen is mostly because of maybe the roads are not well designed and use of road unworthy vehicles. But here in Qatar, what I've realized is that vehicles here are subject to routine inspections. I know this happens in so many countries, but there's something about their roads that make this country special. And whoever was contracted to construct these roads must be one of the most skilled contractors in the world, because ever since these roads were constructed, you will never see any excessive wear in the roads, because you have vehicles like this that do the cleanup. These are the ones that do the road maintenance.
Something else that blew my mind when using these highways in this country was how advanced the traffic management system is. I never saw traffic police chasing cars, stopping vehicles for checkups. I never saw that. When I asked about it, I was told that they have a system, traffic management system, whereby they have installed cameras everywhere throughout the highways. So and they have people seated in a control room who monitor traffic. If they spot any violations, they issue tickets or fines via that system. So this is such a genius innovation, and I know many countries have adopted this system, and this is very significant, because for countries that have issues with traffic police collecting bribes on the highways, this can eliminate that problem. The police officers just sit in a control room, they control the traffic, and then if they spot any violations, they issue fines through an online system. They don't have to chase you down. That's such a very efficient way of managing traffic.
I'm hanging out here with my friend from Nepal, and he's a very good man. and I want him to greet you guys, and he can tell us one or two things about the roads in Qatar, what he thinks about the infrastructure. So say hi to YouTube. How do you say hello in your language?
Nepali language.
Yes. Kesha. Okay, what do you think about the roads in Qatar? Are they good?
Good.
Modern?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. As you've heard, the roads here are beautiful, and I don't have much to add. But when you're thinking about a developed country, the first things that cross your mind is how they have built their road networks, their cities. And very soon I'm going to take you to Doha to show you the modern futuristic skyline of West Bay. And what I appreciate about Qatar, and what many countries should learn about Qatar, is that this country relied on the on pearl diving, which was not very like, it wasn't something that was really generating the government a lot of income. And at that time they were not very rich, to be honest. But once they discovered oil and gas, once they realized that they actually discovered oil, but they realized that there was a lot of competition because the other countries had also discovered oil. So they didn't have very many. They didn't have a lot of oil exports abroad. So, but the discovery that changed the history of this country was the discovery of gas, natural gas. And this natural gas is what skyrocketed the economic transformation of this country. It is what made Qatar, it is what contributed to the growth of the economy of this country. So these are just at least, and what I like about the government of this country is that because you can see what the money has done, it gives you hope that it's possible for a government to put in place measures to ensure that the money that the government is generating is being used on infrastructure projects. Something that is very, very significant, but something that I wish many countries would adopt. A system whereby every coin, there is no corruption. Every coin is accounted for. And when you hear about Qatar, you don't have to be you don't have to see, like, you don't have to investigate of where their money is going. You can just see it by the kind of infrastructure they have built, and they have really done a great job. They have done a great job, and I know that it's headed to the right direction.